Hey guys, welcome back. DripCoach here with Drip and Farm for Poverty, where we don't trust, we verify, and operate with integrity and transparency. Well, finally going to touch on it, and that's only because this just happened. So we're talking about Mint Stake Share. So stay tuned. All right, I literally wasn't going to cover this project. I don't have a dog in this fight. I saw it way back when it first launched. Actually, I'll show you the receipts on this. I saw it when it first started getting traction and going around to the other channels and content creators, and had an opportunity to get in early. But as I told you guys, I'm not going to be shilling anything that is just not sustainable, because at the end of the day, it's just Ponzi-nomics, and the only people that benefit are the shillers, the influencers, and the people behind the scenes that play the game to their own selfish desire, so to speak. So I think supposedly this was an exploit. I don't have any insight on that, but this was forwarded in my channel earlier today, and it said got exploited again. I do know this is the second one. I don't think it's a third one. I do believe it's two. The first one was here, and it was something, a different wallet or funding or something. I can't remember how they stated it. I remember looking at the channel, but this person who forwarded it to Don Flippa said it was a $450K in a flash loan and Tornado Cash. And I do remember, again, in their feedback, they said that this was a flash loan as well. So now, I'm not a dev. I would not know how to look at a code and understand flash loans, but I do know flash loans have been around. Like, this is like the third cycle. So it is one of the very first things that any reputable dev or auditor will look at, because it is the easiest way for your project to get exploited. So to have one happen a month ago, and then a month later it happened again, that just seems strange. That's all I can say. We've seen them in other projects, elephant money. So I don't know how these developers are having these exploits happen. And then we've seen projects where there are no flash loans. So clearly there are competent developers and auditors out there to get projects done without exploits. So if they're still happening this day and age, then yeah, I have no idea. What does it say about audits? I haven't even checked this. Sell tax, minimum modifiable. Anyway, not gonna look at all that. So what I do want to show you again is the receipts on this that I had, just to show you how this is. And I'm covering this only because on my channel, on my video I did about the fiat Ponzi, someone commented here, please do MSS. And I said, just watch any of the other failed ROI DApp videos of the last 2 years, and you'll figure out what the future of MSS will be. And this was 5 days ago. Then Mystify actually did a video on this. Where is he? Here. And he was showing some of the, just basically the docs. And what he pointed out, and I didn't even realize this, like, I have not gone through the docs at all, but I did pull this up, is that this definitely makes it 100% unsustainable. So I do know for a fact from reading other people's comments and looking in the chats that there is no whale tax or transfer tax. This means that someone can accumulate massive amounts of MSS using a self-referral method, like the same way Drip got drained by the inside influencers. So clearly it doesn't work. It's not sustainable. But they can not only self-refer, there is no whale tax or transfer tax. So at least Drip had those mechanisms in place, and that's why it was able to last as long as it was. This does not have those two in place, and it goes even deeper. So as Mystify pointed out in this video, like, if you're going to play, then definitely play and exploit the rules the way that other influencers and behind the scenes people are going to be doing it. He's like, create yourself 4 wallets. So you would create wallet number 1 with like the minimum amount, let's call it $1. and refer that. Wallet number 2 is referred to 1 with $1. Then wallet number 3 is referred to 2 to 1. Then wallet number 4 is where you put your big bag, which is referred to 3, referred to 2, referred to 1. And then you're able to pull out basically 8.75% in free money, which is the reason why this is not sustainable. So yes, the chart looks like it's off to the races and doing great, but with those lack of sustainability factors in place and with the people in the crypto space, and it doesn't take many, you just have 1 or 2 bad apples and they can just drain the shit out of the liquidity in a project by just collecting a bunch of MSS that they don't have to actually put a bag in themselves because they're just a great content creator. And to show you, there are tons of people shilling this out here. And I haven't looked at any of these people's wallets, but definitely we know some of them were from the OG Drip days. They had big teams. So it doesn't take a genius to figure out what's going to be the inevitable of this project. Now, that's not to say that some people won't make money. Some will. And that's the way these ROI dApps work. Some people do indeed make money, and that's why they continue to get shilled, because few handful make money and they show you their bag and you get excited and you're like, well, shit, I'm getting in too. But just those 2 features, no whale tax and no transfer tax, and the pyramid-ish scheme for referrals, not to mention the 2%, which is twice as unsustainable as Drip, there's just no way. So let's take a look at the DEX tools and see some of the amounts that are being pulled out here. So I just did a filter on sales. Then I did a wrap BNB amount of minimum 1 BNB. That's it. And then you can come here and see like 75 BNB sold from this person, 19,000. Like, what the hell? This is nuts. Like, and you can see this number here tells you the number of transactions per wallet. So how are these people able to pull out that much? Like 92 transactions? That is nuts. So that's not sustainable. There's no way for this to end well for a lot of the small fish. And that's what a lot of the money comes from, is a lot of people get in here thinking that they're going to be able to compound and make a lot of money. And while they're compounding, the whales are like draining the shit out of the liquidity. So it's still up tremendously. And I'll show you again where I could have got into this. Do a search in here. Somebody mentioned this to me. Yeah, Martin Coetzee. So he put this out. This was July 23rd, right? And then I said, I saw that garbage on Cryptita's channel. It's not new. It's been around for about 30 days. So I had saw it about July 21st, 22nd, I think is when I first saw it. And you come to the blockchain and I could have had a great entry price, July 21st. So this is where you first started getting, it started floating around telegrams, and it came to my telegram here somewhere on 23rd. But I'd heard about it. I saw it on Cryptita's and somebody else's. So it was just definitely catching some wind. So let's just say I would have caught it in the middle here at just under 1.5 cents. So I definitely could have made some money if I was willing to sacrifice my followers like all these other shameless content creators. And hell yeah, that's a 10x that I would have gotten from 1.5 cents to 15 cents if I would have held it, right? And then get a couple referrals out of there, and then just tell my teams like, oh shit, sorry you guys, sorry you got exploited, or you guys didn't get it, but hey, at least I got a big bag. But I saw it here, and then I went on the blockchain and saw that this thing had been created already 30 days prior to that. And I was like, oh shit. And then I looked at some of the bag holders and I was like, nah, I'm out. Even though I know I could have made a quick flip, because I started seeing it trending in some of the other bigger content creator channels and telegrams. I was like, shit, I could ride this, but yeah, I chose not to get in. Again, that's why at the beginning I say operate with integrity and transparency. Like, there's no way I'm going to show this shit to you guys and knowing that it is unsustainable. Now, the alternative, some content creators may be in this and you not know it. So there's definitely, like, you call it insider trading, right? So it's like you have, on the one hand, you could have people that don't promote it, but you can see that there is potential in it. So you're like, the hell with that. I'm gonna throw a bag in here because I know everybody else is gonna shield the shit out of it. And then you play the game accordingly, taking advantage of the unsustainable tokenomics. And then you just dump and, ride your high horse. I believe there are some people like that in the space that have in their telegrams said they don't support this, but I would not doubt at all that they are in it and have created self-referral wallets because they did it in other projects. So just because they don't publicly make content on it does not mean they aren't going to play the game the way it's meant to be played and take your hard-earned money. So that's why I choose not to get in these, because I know that I'm literally just going to be taking money from the people that I believe crypto is meant to support, the impoverished. So most people don't do their own research. They just see something like this and they FOMO in, and it's my responsibility and what you call integrity, doing the right thing when no one's looking. So if I know that it is not sustainable, what kind of person am I to just take your money out of the project just because you don't know any better? Like, to some people, it's just like, hey, you know, do you? It's every man for himself kind of thing. But like, yeah, I just don't believe in that personally. So anyway, don't need to dig into the blockchain and look at any wallets or anything like that. Like, everything you need to see is right here, and in their documentation. Like, that's all you need to know. That tells you right there how well this will actually be able to sustain itself. There's no way to make money out of thin air unless you are a centralized bank. And then when you do that, you debase your currency. So that's the same thing as this, seeing your token jump off a fucking cliff. So I don't doubt that they'll have some kind of AMA, tell everybody they fixed the exploit, and your content creators will start shilling and it'll probably pump again. But no, if you didn't get in back here, the chances get slimmer and slimmer for you to actually get some kind of profit. And if you don't have a big bag and referrals built into this, you're probably the exit liquidity for those that do. All right, smash that HBO special, help brother out, like, subscribe, comment down below. And until next time, lift daily and achieve your impossible. See ya.
Want to pay your in real life bills with crypto? How about send crypto directly to anyone with a bank account? SPRITZ Finance is a decentralized solution to be your own bank and connect your crypto earnings to real-world bills and payments. They do not take custody of your assets and allow support on multiple blockchains and Web3 wallets. Sign up below using my referral link and you will get $50 back when you make your first $50 bill payment with crypto. Additionally, I will be using referral bonuses to airdrop, donate, or burn based on community feedback. Sign up now.